Hi, I'm Elena Huffman from Supernatural. I play Abaddon, and welcome to Fandom Talks.
Hey y'all, welcome to Fandom Talks Arrow. Today it's just me and Ari talking about the first episode of Season 3 Arrow. So what we want to talk about today is the conflicts that they've set up for the rest of the season. Because they really did a good job of outlining, like, these are the conflicts that are going to be happening for the rest of the season, and they just really did a good introduction. It wasn't just like an episode. So the first conflict we want to talk about is Oliver versus himself.
Yes.
Now they made that really clear with that fancy little Batman-ish fear serum.
Yeah.
That he got injected into him.
That's always kind of been a conflict in general, but I think we're really going to confront it this season because it's always been kind of like, he's been playing catch-up, trying to be the businessman and trying to be Arrow and trying to keep his family safe and doing this and doing that. And I think that this season it really is going to make or break him.
To quote the show, a man can't have two names. So we're
Yeah.
going to see, although Oliver, like, screwed some things up between him and Felicity, like, tried to cut ties with Diggle for his own sake, we're going to see that progress through the season. So the second conflict we want to talk about, it's a good lead into Oliver and Felicity. Now, we had a big group of people shipping the Olicity,
Including me.
yeah, and we got what we wanted,
For like 0.5 seconds.
Yeah, and then Felicity, what I liked about her is that she stepped up to the plate. She was like, it's over when we talk.
Yeah.
And I don't want it to be over, so I don't want to talk.
And she was like, it's all or nothing for me. Don't go dangling maybes in front of me and then fucking turn around and be like, no, I'm sorry, it's too much, and then come back.
She gave him a definite, and I like that she
Yes.
gave him a definite.
Yes.
But we know that it's probably going to get a little wonky
I
throughout
hope
the season.
so because I love them.
Well, especially now that we've got this really, like, inter-CW love triangle going
Yes.
on, it's the lipstick.
Oh yeah, it is definitely that lipstick.
Which is a really good lead-in to the next conflict that we have, which is Oliver versus Ray Palmer.
Yes.
Now, he was introduced in this episode, and you immediately get that he's gonna be important to the series when he shows up in the
Where Felicity's working.
where Felicity's
So like
working.
text store.
And then, boom, he walks into the office. And Oliver goes and he has this little presentation about how my family set a legacy and I'm a family man and I
Yeah.
can take care of this company. And then Ray Palmer comes in and he is just like, I have a plan for this city. Let me lay it all out for you. My little belt buckle projector.
He was a man with a plan and he was ready to execute it.
So the next conflict is Oliver versus Diggle.
Yeah, we have a baby Diggle.
We've got a baby Diggle, and because of this baby Diggle, Oliver's put some lines in the sand.
At first there was a little bit of friction because Diggle didn't get why he had to take a step back and why he couldn't be back up and why he couldn't be going around, and
It was really nice to
Yeah.
see Diggle, like, understanding and being like, you're right, thank you for what you did for me. The next conflict we want to talk about is Detective Lance versus his heart.
yeah.
It was a nice little conversation he had with Laurel.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
He was like, longer than you've been alive, I've been a cop, so I don't know how to not be a cop, which
Yeah.
is why he keeps going out in the field. He tries to keep helping the Arrow. And speaking about helping the Arrow, so Laurel is okay with all this now?
I know, she's just like, alright.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm so excited about Oliver being the Arrow. At first I thought she was like, she got back on the booze, like she got back on the drink.
On them drinks and pills.
Yeah, it was very, very strange. But speaking of pills and drugs and stuff, Vertigo is back.
Right. Vertigo.
But it's a shroomy kind of Vertigo now. It
Yeah.
just makes you with a fear serum.
I wish they would have changed it to a different drug or something because I feel like we've closed the Vertigo chapter so many times and then have it reopened again.
They had such a great villain with the Count.
Yeah.
He was such a great pusher.
He
of
really
Vertigo.
was.
Yeah, and I felt like with him, it should have just ended.
Yeah, that chapter had closed and been done with.
So along with bringing Vertigo back, they brought Sara back. And they brought her back for a glorious 2
2 seconds.
just to kill her off.
Right?
She gave Oliver a line that Oliver will take with him.
Yes.
Everybody in a mask needs somebody who doesn't wear a mask.
Yes. Yes.
And I was just like, that just keeps pounding that conflict that's gonna keep coming up, and boom, she's gone.
And then
She
it was
dies.
just like 3 arrows to the chest and peace out, everybody.
He's got enough on his plate with Roy. It was so nice to see Roy as no longer an apprentice, but a partner. And he made that clear when he was like, yeah, I was waiting for my partner.
Yes!
And I loved that. He's really stepped up because he's gone from being a lone wolf to accepting help, you know, and even training his own partner. Yeah, he was a lone wolf. It makes you think about the fact that she was familiar with her assassin, but she was there in Starling City to do a job.
Yeah.
We don't know what that job was, and we don't know if she had left the League of Assassins again.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, she said she wasn't staying permanently.
Exactly. She might have just come back to do something, maybe to make sure her family was safe, or to do something for Oliver, or to do something to the city. Who knows what the League of Assassins is up to? They turn on you on the dime.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
All right, so all this conflict and all this new material and the new arrowhead at the opening, it's gotten us really excited to see more.
So excited.
And we hope you guys tune in with us.
Okay, so question of the video. Who do you think killed Sam?
Leave your answers in the comments below. Press like and subscribe, and see you guys tomorrow.
Peace out!